So you want to get yourself a new gaming computer or editing workstation or like drawing workstation or productivity computer. And you know nothing about computer parts, so it gets a bit daunting, and that's when like those HP and Dell computers become very nice looking because it's already working. But what if I could tell you that you could get a custom built gaming computer without needing to know everything about computer parts or hardware? So in today's video I'm going to dive into that. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, I'm Jaxby. So firstly, before I get too far into it, I do want to mention that this isn't really me hating on Prebuilts exactly as much of a... While Prebuilts are as good as Prebuilts will be, there are advantages to Prebuilts and disadvantages to Prebuilts, just like there's advantages to custom built computers and disadvantages to custom built computers. But yes, the biggest advantage with all Prebuilts is that they work out of the box, and another big advantage is that everything warranty-wise all goes to one place, one manufacturer. That there is the biggest advantages to having a Prebuilt system. But one of the biggest issues with Prebuilts, and it's not for all Prebuilts, you get some Prebuilts that are made with enthusiast hardware, custom hardware, like motherboards and power supplies that you can just buy off the shelf. Okay, but some Prebuilts, and looking at HP and Dell as main culprits, use proprietary hardware, proprietary connectors. Which means that basically what HP and Dell are wanting you to do is, once that computer is running slow and you're of that time frame of, well, I need to get a new computer, is that you go back and get a brand new HP or Dell computer and throw your old computer into e-waste. Which sucks. We should be trying to reuse things as much as possible. Because sometimes even the cases are proprietary to that computer, to that motherboard, to that power supply. So sometimes you can't even reuse the case. So let's look at the custom side of things. Again, there are pre-built manufacturers that deal with custom components solely. For here in Australia, it's a lot more, well, a computer shop is where you go to get that. It's be the same in other countries. I know that in America that there are system integrators which don't run as a computer shop as much of they sell you computers that they build at somewhat of a premium because they are building it for you, and you are able to swap in and out some parts. But back to something as custom can be, something that you have the power to go, ooh, yes, here's the motherboard, PSU, CPU, GPU, RAM, storage that I'm after. Is firstly, if you buy custom, either custom pre-built or custom, is that you're able to swap parts in and out when you want. So for example, let's say that you get an i5 CPU and in a couple of years time it's no longer performing the way you want it to perform, and you just want an upgrade, and you want to upgrade but don't want to spend an arm and a leg on upgrading the computer because, well, some of the time you have to get a new motherboard. Well, you could actually then go to an i7 of the same generation and get more performance that way. That's a possibility. Also with custom built, when it comes to repairability, again, it's so much easier because if, let's say your motherboard dies, everything else is working, but your motherboard dies and that board is no longer readily available in your area or online, well, you can just go to a different board of the same chipset. You'll be able to have basically the same basic features and maybe some new features. You might have to give up some others, but you'll still get the basic same functionality as you did with your previous board. So repairability is so much easier because standardized parts, standardized connectors. But the biggest thing that I guess scares people when it comes to custom building a computer is just there's so much to know. And yeah, I get that. Like, there is a lot to know, but the question is it a lot that you need to know? And that's where like computer shops come in. People that actually you can go in and talk to them and go, well, here's what I want from a computer, and they can actually go, well, here's the parts I recommend. Here's the parts I recommend, here's why, here's how much it'll cost you. And then, well, for me to build it for you, it'll be an extra $90. So yeah, you don't have to know everything about computers. You just have to really know what you want from a computer, and then go into a computer shop that sells parts and go, do you have a build service? Here's what I am looking for my computer to do. What do you recommend? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this video. All of you have a good day and a good week, and I hope you join me for my next video. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button down below, and yeah, bye.